Hi friends, welcome once again. Now let's start. We find the RTD function ET from the concentration very easily. Now next point. Suppose we have this curve. This graph is between E versus T. The graph is like that. The graph is like that. This is the RTD curve. RTD or E curve. The total area under the curve is. What will be the total area? That is 1. If suppose we have this time, that is T1. Can I say one thing? All these molecules that are located after the T1 time. That are located after the T1 time. It means they have already spent time T1 in the reactor. It means we can say their age is T1 or we can say their age is T1 because they have already spent time T1 in the reactor. So we can say the fraction of exit stream, the fraction of exit stream that is older than T1. Is it clear? यानी इनकी एज कितनी हो चुकी है? देयर एज इज एटलीस्ट T1 ईयर. T1 टाइम ये बूढ़े हो चुके हैं. इज इट क्लियर अप टू दिस पॉइंट? Yes or no from this diagram? Very good. The fraction of exit stream older than T1. This diagram was the exit age, the exit age distribution curve E for fluid flowing through the or flowing through a vessel, also called the residence time distribution, also called the residence time distribution, or we can say RTD. In such a manner, we have done PhD on this E curve. Is it clear up to this? There should be no doubt up to this point. Now, next one we will start step input experiment. Step input experiment. Please use your full concentration because again a very important. I don't know one thing why students feel That sir CRE2 especially all these parts are very tough. But I feel that this part is very simple. After 1 2 class you will say sir all these parts are very simple. Step input experiment. Again we have non-ideal reactor. Again we have this reactor. It is the feed, it is effluent, it is the feed or it is the effluent. After that we discuss one more thing. You already know. This is feed. You are going to inject injection detector. Suppose in feed volumetric flow rate is V naught, concentration Ca naught, and molar flow rate that is F naught. Volumetric flow rate will not change. Maybe concentration after that is Ca and it is F. Now we are going to, this is tracer inject. So now we are going to inject. In that case, at time t is equal to 0, we injected in one shot. Is it clear? In pulse experiment, we injected our complete tracer in one shot. Is it clear? But here, we need to maintain with a constant concentration. Is it clear? Suppose we have at time it is of C, C of tracer at inlet. At time, suppose time t is equal to 0, we are going to inject this tracer. So before time t, the concentration of tracer, before time t, the concentration of tracer 0. Before time t, the concentration is 0. And after that, so after that we need to maintain a level and maybe with constant composition that is of C and assume this is of C naught. Yes or no? So it is a step. If in exam it will be mentioned that for unit step input from the PDC knowledge, then the in case of that one for unit step input you will get the value of C naught is equal to 1. In that case, this will convert to the unit step input. Yes or no? Is it clear? Very good. Now second thing, now we need to analyze the at output. Now we are going to introduce C step. This is time t. Then we will get graph. We will get graph like this. Is it clear? Why it is going to increase? Why it is at time t is equal to 0? And as time is going to increase, why this is going to increase and after some time? When it will be constant? When this will be up to go up to C node. Please tell me why this graph is going to increase. Initially we have 0, then increase tick, 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 tick. Why? Tell me. Arvind, Siddharth, Pallavi, Kritika, Anubhav, Pavan, Gaurav. Sir, because input also increases, okay? Anything else? Others, can you tell me one thing? Yes, Nikita, you are saying right. Because it is continuously added. In first case, just try to correlate the thing. In first case, impulse input experiment, we injected in one shot. Suppose you have some disease and you went to doctor and doctor put a injection and just chuk in one shot. Is it clear? But here doctor is untrained and he is tick, 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 like this. And injection size is also very big like this. Is it clear? Here you are getting like this. One more thing. In pulse experiment we are going to analyze or we analyzed between time t and t plus dt 4 time dt. Is it clear? That's why increasing and then decreasing also, but here we are getting cumulatively, maybe after this. That's why if you are going to understand at t 5 second, it means at t5 you need to add t1, t2, t3, t4 also. At t7, then up to t6, t1 just start, t2 then automatically that is like in a cumulative. That's why you will study after that f, that is cumulative. Here we are going to take cumulative. That's why it is going to increase. Yes or no? Very good. One more thing. Here in that case, we took the area under the curve. The area under the area under the curve. Here we will take which one? The area under the x curve or y curve. Students have a lot of confusion. Here we will take y1. Is it clear? And I hope there should be no doubt to anyone that what is the basic difference between y into dx or x into dy. Is it clear? Very good. So here we are going to take in a cumulative manner. That's why it is going to increase. Okay. One next question to you. Can you tell me up to which time we will perform this experiment? Up to which time we will perform this experiment? Infinity time we can say, or we can say one thing, or we can say one thing when it will get nearly around the CA node, then we will stop the experiment. Is it clear? Then we will stop the experiment till all tracer comes out. Very good. I hope all these things should be clear to each and every student. Very good. One more thing, I have already told that in that experiment, 4 time interval tt, and here up to time t. In that one, 4 time interval dt. Suppose you want to calculate 4, it means between 3 and 5. And here 4 means up to 4. Means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 like that. Is it clear? Please take care of all these things. Very good. Now, here we will get which area this one. I hope up to this point there should be no doubt. Now, one more thing. If we are going to assume that this experiment from time t is equal to t infinite like that, then we will get t mean between 0 to infinite. Suppose it is our t bar in between 0 to infinite like that. Is it clear up to this point? Very good. From this one, can I say one thing? The concentration Ct that is equal to 0 or t less than 0. But it will be C node t greater than or equal to 0. It should be clear to each and everyone. Is it clear? Now you mugged up, okay. Now there should be no doubt, just for your sake of knowledge. If you take y into dx, then your limit from the x-axis, when here we need to take x into dy, then your limit from y1 to y2. If you want to calculate the area under the area of this curve, then you will calculate the area under the y-axis. That should be equal to y1 to y2 x into dy. So we can say we have x at x1 we have time. On y-axis we have concentration of tracer. So we can say the area under the y curve, the limit in that case in pulse limit was 0 to infinite, but here how it is not possible that 0 to infinite. How is it possible that the concentration is infinite? So it will go up to from where to where? From 0 to C node. So you will get 0 to C node. Yes or no? Here x is time and our C is C step. So dt step. Yes or no? And we know that P bar into C node is equal to 0 to C node T into dc step. Or T bar is equal to 1 by C node into 0 to C node T into dc step. There should be no doubt up to this point. Now you will get this time is the nothing but mean residence time. Mean residence time. I hope there should be no doubt up to this point. Is it clear to each and every student? Yes or no? Is it clear? Very good. Yes or no? Very good. How many of you can prove this? Left hand side should be equal to right hand side. That right hand side is very simple because directly from the area under the this curve. But if someone will argue with you, how can you say that it is C node into T bar? In book, only that is given, not that derivation. It will take 5 minutes and we will solve. Otherwise, some other faculty will say, in your classes, they did not derive. Is it clear? Now we are going to derive. That is very simple in nature. You know component balance. In complete CRE1, we solved so many equations for component balance, steady state component balance. Now we will balance, but we will balance on tracer. And we know that tracer is not going to react. When tracer is not going to react, then in our mass balance equation, we will not have any term of accumulation or we will not have any term of generation and disappearance. Both term will be zero because this is tracer and it is not going to disappear or it is not going to generate. Yes or no? It will take very small time and we are going to just. Then your concept will be just crystal clear. Write down next one. Now we will make a balance. Make a balance in terms of tracer, not component, in terms of tracer. And we know that tracer is not going to react, not going to react So there is no question of so there is no question of consumption or generation. So there is no question of consumption and generation. We know that equation input minus output, all the remaining terms are zero. Input minus output is equal to accumulation. Input minus output is equal to accumulation. Very good. Now what is input? That volumetric flow rate will not change. Input is V node into, that is C node. The output is that V node will not change into C step is equal to d by dt, that is C step into volume. And we know that volume is not going to change. It is not possible that today volume 5 liter, tomorrow volume 50 liter, after that volume 100 liter, or today volume 1 liter, tomorrow volume 10 liter. Not like that. And you can check units. It's is mole per meter cube into meter cube per second into mole per meter cube, then mole per second, then again the unit of V node is meter cube per second, and here we have mole per meter cube, then again moles per second. Here mole per meter cube into meter cube divided by time, it means meter cube per second. It means there is a uniformity in units also. So we can write V node into C node minus V node into C step is equal to V into dt by d of dt divided by C step. Yes or no? Divide both sides by V into C node minus V node into V into C step is equal to d by dt into C step. Is it clear? V node is already fixed and V is already fixed. Then we know that tau is equal to V by V node. Just for your sake of knowledge, so can I say it is tau? Otherwise, both have different meaning. But just here, because it is a constant, or you can write like this also, it's up to you. E node by tau minus C step by tau is equal to d by dt into C step. Yes or no? Now we will solve this equation. If we will solve this equation, can you write like this? dC step by dt plus C step by tau is equal to C node by tau, and it is the standard form of first order first order ordinary differential equation. It is the first order ordinary differential equation. Now you can compare with the standard equation, that is our standard equation was py by dx plus p into I is equal to q with integration factor e to the power integration of p into dx. Yes or no? And what is the solution of this equation? Y into integration factor is equal to q into integration factor into dx plus c. Yes or no? And what is the integration factor of this one? E to the power q is 1 by tau into dt So integration factor we will get e to the power t by tau. Yes or no? Very good. Now you can write the solution of this equation y into this. What is y? That is c step integration factor e to the power t by tau is equal to integration of, that is q, c naught by tau integration factor e to the power t by tau into dt plus we have integration constant. I hope up to this point there should be no doubt. Yes or no? Very good. Now you can write like this: c step into e to the power t by tau is equal to c naught, again constant. We will take inside outside the bracket the integration of e to the power x, e to the power x. So we will get e to the power t by tau, and in denominator its differentiation of t by tau, the differentiation of t with respect to t 1, and we will get 1 by tau, plus we have this integration constant ic. This tau and tau will cancel out, so we will get c step e to the power t by tau is equal to c naught e to the power t by tau plus integration constant. Now our next task is to calculate this integration constant at time when c step is 0, at time t is equal to 0, c step is 0. So you will write 0 is equal to c naught into 1 plus integration constant. So value of integration constant is equal to minus 1. Sorry, minus of c naught. Its value is minus of c naught. Now put this value in the above equation. Then you will get c step e to the power t by tau e naught into e to the power t by tau minus c naught. Yes or no? Divide both sides by e to the power t by tau. C step is equal to c naught minus c naught by e to the power t by tau. Or we can write like this: c step is equal to c naught minus c naught e to the power t by tau. From this equation, we will get dc c step is equal to c naught 1 minus e to the power t by tau. I hope up to this point there should be no doubt. Yes or no? Array, is there any rocket science? There is no rocket science, simple. But the rocket science is that you did not study this. Very good. Now we need to calculate. Our main motto is to calculate. We know that 1 by c naught 0 to c naught t into dc step is equal to prove this value. Or you can say our task is 0 to c naught t into dc step, that is equal to c naught into t bar. So our first step, calculate the differentiation of this one. So we got c step is equal to c naught into 1 minus e to the power t by tau. dc step by dt is equal to c naught. The differentiation of 1 is 0 minus The differentiation of e to the power x, e to the power x into differentiation of this one minus 1 by tau. If minus minus will plus, you will get dc step by dt is equal to c naught by tau e to the power minus t by tau. Or you can write like this: dc step is equal to c naught by tau e to the power minus t by tau into up to this point each and every step should be cleared, each and every student. Yes or no? Now you need to calculate 0 to c naught t into dc step is equal to, put the value 0 to c naught t into c naught by tau e to the power minus t by tau into dt. I hope now you are good math. You know at present time you know more mathematics than me, and you know Eilert principle also. Then take outside C naught and tau both are constant. But here it is not the limit of t. It should be limit 0 to infinite. Am I right? My limits will be 0 to C naught or 0 to infinite Siddharth. Others. The limit of t 0 to infinite ना हाँ. So take care of this thing. अभी रायता फैल जाता. हाँ. Because again it is y into dx. It means you will take limit on x axis. Is it clear? So now you have t into e to the power minus t by tau into dt. Now please tell me the final expression which you will get from this one. Now it is your work. Because I am not your mathematics teacher. You know the Eilert principle. That the integration of u into v into something. Tell me fast. You have 2 minutes. I need result. Please tell me its value after calculation. I am waiting for that. 0 to c naught t into dc step is equal to c naught by tau, and the value you will get, please tell me. You have 2 minutes. Solve it fast. I know the result, don't worry. You cannot make me. That's why we will tell you the wrong result. Sir, you teach more than mathematics. Then math teacher time that start a new batch. No way. I am happy with my six subjects. Very good Tau square. Very good Sagnik. Very good others. Very good. अरे मतलब अपने बच्चे intelligent. We have intelligent students. So you will get tau square. Is it clear? So you will get 0 to T node T into DC step, that you will get tau. But here for non-ideal reactor, it should be equal to T bar. So I hope now you are happy that we proved it. 0 to C node T into DC step is equal to C node into T bar. Or in some books, you will also find out, or you will also find 0 to C node T into DC step, that should be equal to C max into T bar. That C max is nothing but C node. Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling happy or not? Because in my subjects, it is a game of feelings and concept or nothing. Is it clear to each and every student? Very good. Some students are busy with their mathematics, no problem. Is it clear? 0 to T node, T into DC step is equal to C max into T bar. This is 4. So from this equation now we can proudly write, because at that time we wrote of kya we know, but now we proved it. 1 by C max or 1 by C node into 0 to C max or C node T into DC step. I hope there should be no doubt to anyone. Is it clear up to this point? Very good. You can add one more line to here so that you can remember. In fun only we study so much. Below this point you can write a line. The concentration of the tracer, the concentration of the tracer, the concentration of the tracer in the feed to the reactor, is kept at this level, is kept at this level means C naught, kept at this level until the concentration until the concentration in the effluent is indistinguishable is indistinguishable from that in the feed, from that in the feed, and then test may be discontinued. I have already told you, just I gave in the form of notes. Then the test is discontinued. Then the test is discontinued. Please go through derivation once more. You have 1 minute. After that, we will draw diagram. And please remember one thing, that in pulse experiment, 4 time t, and between time t and dt, t plus dt, and here up to time t. That's why they will use a term in books, cumulative. What is the meaning of that cumulative? That as we are going in forward direction, that we are going to add in backward one. Is it clear? But in pulse one, we don't care after, before, and after. Just for time tt. That is the basic difference. That's why here the graph is going to increase. Very good. Write down next one. Now you have C step, and with the help of C step curve, we will define F. First, we will discuss what is F, then we will define F curve. With the help of the above analysis, it should be clear to each and every student. At C step, then you will get any increasing type of curve. It will not touch. This area is, we have already calculated. This area is equal to, if it is the C node, this is versus time. Here we have any T bar, 0 to C node, T into DC step. Now we will make a relationship between CE and F. Write down next point. What is E? We have already defined, that is, what is this? E of T into dt. That value will provide you fraction of effluent, fraction of effluent that has been, that has been, that has been in reactor for less than time t. For less than time t, it is nothing but it is the definition of Ft. So it is also a fraction. F of t is a fraction. So this Ft is known as the cumulative RTD fraction, the cumulative RTD fraction F of t. In similar manner, you can write 0 to infinite E of t into dt. You know we have this value 1. From mathematics, you can write like this 0 to t, E of t into dt, t to infinite, E of t dt is equal to 1. This value we have already defined, that is f plus t to infinite, E of dt into dt is equal to 1. Or you can write t to infinite, E of t into dt, that is equal to 1 minus f. Now you can define it conceptually. Can we see? That is the fraction of effluent. That is the fraction of effluent that has been that has been in reactor for longer than time t. For longer than time t, it is equal to 1 minus. I hope there should be no doubt up to this point. And this f of t is known as cumulative distribution function. If just if we will draw f curve, this curve look like of C curve, because again it is also a fraction and the value of fraction can never exceed unity. Suppose you are getting like this curve and we have this. Here fraction 0, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8. This is f versus t time. Maybe it is 8 minutes or 8. This graph is of cumulative distribution curve. Cumulative distribution curve f of t. Can you say one more thing just for your sake of knowledge? F can be written as f is equal to c step by c no. That's why 1 by 1 is that c step by c node by c node is 1. Is it clear? Very good. So this value is 1 and the fraction can never exceed unity. One more thing from this one. From the above curve, from this curve, we can say from this curve, we can say that 80% of the molecules, 80% of the molecules, because zero point 0.8 means 80%, 80% of the molecules, 80% of the molecules spend, spend, spend how much minutes? Please tell me with the help of graph. Array from this curve, we can say that 80% of the molecule spend at least 8 minutes or less in the reactor. And this about 20%. Those molecules spend more than 8 or more than 8 minutes. And 20% of the molecules, that is 1 minus f of t, spend longer than 8 minutes, longer than 8 minutes in the reactor. Longer than 8 minutes in the reactor. Is it clear? I hope up to this point. There should be no doubt to any student. Yes or no? Very good. So we can say here we are going to normalize the thing. C by C naught, it means normalize. The F curve, the F curve is another function, is another function that has been defined, that has been defined as the, defined as the normalized response to a particular input. Is it clear? Please note down up to this point. C curve is there, F curve is there. So now we can write one conclusion. F is equal to 0 to t E of t into dt. Or d of f by dt is equal to p. You should be comfortable in the conversion of the curve from E to C, E to F. Now you can convert any graph or any curve. Is it clear up to this point? There should be no doubt. Now we will make some comparison between both the tracer techniques. Some positive, negative steps we will discuss. Or I have already defined that f of t is nothing C out divided by C node or at C step. Now we will discuss advantages and disadvantages of this process. Or you can say one more before that. E of t is equal to d by dt C of t divided by C naught for step. I have already given this one. So write down next point. The positive step is usually easier to carry out experimentally, to carry out experimentally than the pulse test. And it has one more advantage that there is no need to know the initial amount of the tracer, but in that one you need to know the amount of tracer. And it has the additional advantage, and it has the additional advantage, and it has the additional advantage that the total amount of tracer, that the total amount of tracer in the feed over the period of the test does not have to be known, does not have to be known as it does in the pulse test. It is one advantage. Is it clear? But every beautiful thing have some disadvantages or has some will have some negative points. But it is very difficult to maintain that product or that concentration of C naught or C max. In this technique or in this method, it is sometimes difficult. It is sometimes difficult to maintain a constant tracer concentration in the field. Constant tracer concentration in the field. One more problem is that in this one more problem is that in this experiment you need a large amount of the tracer because we are going to supply tracer at constant C node. But if tracer is very expensive, then if tracer is very expensive, then again that is a problem. In this method, A large amount of treasure. A large amount of treasure is required for this test. For example, in this method, a large amount of treasure is required. And if the treasure is expensive, if the treasure is expensive, then a pulse test is used. Then pulse test is used. Or always, pulse test is almost always used to minimize the cost. Minimize the cost. Is it clear? You can write one more point. Obtaining the RTT data. Obtaining the RTT data from this test involves differentiation of the data and presents an additional and probably more serious drawback to the technique. More serious drawback to the technique because differentiation of data can lead to large errors. I hope up to this point there should be no doubt. And that is much, much more than sufficient for your gate point of view. And we have some other techniques also, such as negative step, illusion, frequency response methods. Is it clear? Other than these two steps, we have some other methods also, but in our gate syllabus, we need to restrict up to these two only, pulse and step. And we have done PhD on this. I hope up to this point there's been no doubt. Sir, it cannot be less than 8 because the concentration is 0. Sir, how 8 minutes for 20 locus I am? We are going to discuss remaining 20%. It means this remaining 20%, not this 20%. Is it clear? We are talking about this remaining 20%. After 80%, that it will have more than 8 minutes. Is it clear? Very good. So sometimes if you have any doubt, you can ask. Is it clear? I hope you enjoyed this session also. Thank you very much. If you have any doubt, just ask. Keep learning, keep smiling. And this is the power of ER. That's the power of concepts. Power of knowledge, no bakwas, only ER.